Hi there, I'm Alex from the Southern Ukulele Store, back once again today to talk about pineapple and oddity ukuleles. Things that are not conventional shape, so when you think of a concert you think of that kind of curvy shape, or you think of a tenor, you think of that curvy with a slightly bigger bout, and the soprano is like a small version of that. The pineapple shape, as you'll know by the end of this video if you don't already, is that kind of circular shape invented by Kamaka. We're going to feature a Kamaka today, but we have 10 ukuleles, oddities, pineapples, concerts, tenors and sopranos. There's no baritones here today, I'm afraid, baritone lovers out there. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a baritone pineapple. That is definitely something that should exist. So yeah, somebody out there, probably Pono, will, I've no doubt, make that instrument in the next few years. But for now we've got a few concerts, starting with an Eddie Finn at around the £100 mark and ending with the Kanilea Platinum at the £3.5 mark. Yeah, let's begin. Okay, first ukulele we're going to look at today is the Eddie Finn Moon Concert. Now this ukulele, as you can see, is a very circular shape. Has a walnut fingerboard and bridge with a laminate mahogany / sapele. It looks more like mahogany to me. Top, back and sides with a mahogany neck and some pretty decent tuners. This ukulele, I think for the price, really does stand out actually. If you can get past the looks, the sound is great because of the body. There's a very similar ukulele brand out there called Enya that make a moon style concert as well that's very popular. But yeah, really keen on this, and it has a 35mm nut. That's something you need to know. Aside from that, this is just something that you're either going to love this or hate this, and I think it's pretty neat. We do quite well on them. It's not the kind of instrument we're going to sell every single day, but when someone sees it and falls in love with it, you know that it's a good choice for them. So this is the Eddie Finn Moon Concert. Let's give it a play. Okay, second ukulele we look at today is the Ohana KC10. Now, much like the Moon Concert before, this is a laminate mahogany top, back and sides. It's about £100. Has a mahogany neck with an oven coal fingerboard and bridge. Plenty of people that don't like the Moon instrument love this because it's the cheapest, playable, and I think an instrument you can grow into. It has got side dots on the fingerboard, which is a bonus at this price point, and it even has the good Ohana geared tuners, 35mm nut width, and a little sound hole rosette too. Yeah, great ukulele. If you want a pineapple but you don't want to spend the earth, this is certainly one to look at. And it sounds great too. So let's give it a play and see what you guys think. Okay, so you've graduated now from Pineapple College and you're ready to head into the world. But where do you go? Well, this is the next logical step up the ladder of pineapple ukuleles. This is the Ohana KC25G. Now that 25 means that this instrument is all solid, and the G means that it's glossed. So this is all solid mahogany, top, back and sides, with a gloss finish, gloss neck as well. You still have the oven coal fingerboard and bridge, and you have the Grover branded tuners, although the Grover branded tuners are great, but that PKC10 we looked at before, those tuners are almost as good, almost as good. So this is kind of the creme de la creme of lightweight tuners in my opinion, and certainly ones to look out for if you're looking to replace some friction tuners on a soprano or a concert. These will be known as the Grover 8N. No, they'd be known as the Grover 9NB because they've got the black button. The 8N have a nickel button. You'll notice as well the really cool pineapple headstock. So yeah, super cool ukulele. This is kind of taking it a bit more seriously now. Pineapple shape. It starts to sound a bit more like the Kamaka pineapples, in my opinion. Let's give it a play and see what you guys think. Okay, the next ukulele we're going to look at is a Flute M20. Completely unmistakable, very unique with this paddle boat shaped body. So the back of this is an ABS plastic kind of material. So this instrument will not endure any kind of harm if you travel with it. This instrument should, in theory, always remain consistent and sound very similar to the day you got it. And the flute has come in many forms, many guises. We've always found that we like the plastic fingerboard and plastic bridge. Plastic back and sides obviously doesn't sound so synthetic with a wood top as you'd expect. So the neck on the flukes is slightly chunkier because it has a 0 fret and it's plastic. When I measure it, I can't decide if it's a 37mm nut or a 38mm nut. So I'll do a close-up of me measuring the nut for you in a moment and you can decide. I think it's a 37mm nut. But because it has a 0 fret, this instrument's incredibly playable, and the neck has a flat point on the back. So if you struggle with bar chords or you struggle to find the right position with your thumb, the Magic Fluke ukuleles would be great for you. I think these instruments have so much potential to be a kind of professional instrument. If you want something that you can play for a long time that's comfortable, the Magic Fluke should be a very good choice. This particular one has friction tuners as well with the Fluke headstock. You can upgrade these as well, so there are upgrade options out there with Gearhead. Each one of these is slightly different, so it's hard to do a comparison video on a whole range without having the whole range. So take this one on face value. If you like this one, then you like the friction tuners, you like the plastic fingerboard and bridge, and maybe look out for some demonstrations of other flukes without that kind of top or combination. I'm going to give it a play, stop waffling on. See what you guys think, but yeah, Flute M20, can't go wrong. Okay, and this ukulele some of you may recognise from other comparison videos we've done recently. This is the Romero Creations Tiny Tenor with the spruce top, solid spruce top and laminate mahogany back and sides. The Romero Creations are coming in quite a few forms. This particular one is the Chinese made one, so it's slightly more affordable than the Vietnamese made Romero Creations at the top of the range. And what you get for that is not really an inferior instrument. These are great, they have a satin finish. I think that this pineapple shape lends itself well to laminate back and sides because things tend to project naturally anyway if they've got lots of space inside an instrument to kind of make their sound. They have a 35mm nut, they fit into a concert hard case, and they're just great ukuleles. This is an ebony fingerboard and bridge with some really cool close back gear tuners there. I think the headstock gives you the impression that the tuners won't be substantial, but these are great, really good tuners. Yeah, the Romero Creations Tiny Tenor, spruce top. Let's give it a play. so hard when filming these comparison videos to do it properly, because this is the first low G in the range and it makes me want to play it a completely different way. I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to play a different song on this one now. I'll do it the same on all the other low G ones in the video. Okay, and not to be outdone, this next ukulele is one of the Vietnamese Romero ukuleles. This is the Romero Creations Concert ST. This is a mango concert, and the mango varies greatly from one delivery to the next, but this one is very, very light, almost like maple, with some kind of quirky spalting in the finish. Really cool. You get an abalone rosette with a gloss finish. You get that ebony fingerboard and bridge again, with the same tuners as the spruce model we've just witnessed. But yeah, gloss finish, very, very slim neck. So people that are fan of Japanese style ukuleles like the Kawaias and the Takumis will really like this instrument. Not much more I can say about it really. The Romero Creations are great and they are quirky and unique, just like everything else on this list. So give one a try if you ever get the chance. And in the meantime, here's the ST concert. Okay, our next ukulele today is one that some of you should recognise as well. This is the very popular Pono MGCP, which stands for Mango Concert Pineapple. This is solid mango on the top, back and sides, very consistent, kind of one tone, one kind of grain. You tend to get this with all Ponos. They're very consistent like that. You get a rope rosette around the sound hole with an ebony fingerboard and bridge and a bone nut and saddle. It's a 35mm nut on this. Pono's really distinctive, slightly chunky but 35mm nut profile neck, which is a mahogany neck, and the Grover geared tuners. What more could you ask for? I've already told you how good they are. The 9MBs, great tuners, excellent tuners. You have some side dots as well, but just no frills to look at, but just a really professional quality mango concert. If you were to put a pickup in this, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't go out and play anywhere in the world with this and do any gig. It's an adaptable, playable ukulele. Plenty of my friends, plenty of my customers have Pono ukuleles that they put pickup in, and that's their go-to instrument. So not everybody who's watching this video is going to go for a Kanilea Platinum at $3.5 grand. Some of us are looking at something a bit more affordable but serious, and Pono ticks that box. They've done that very well for a very long time. So we look at the MGCP, and then we've got a tenor next to look at as well. But in the meantime, here's the concert. Let's see what you think. Okay, and the next ukulele we're going to look at today is another Pono. This is the Pono MG TDP. That stands for Mango Tenor Deluxe Pineapple. And what makes this instrument deluxe? Well, with the deluxes you get a slightly higher grade of wood. This is a slightly higher grade of mango than the concert. With a gloss finish on the body. They still have a satin neck because most players prefer that these days, but you do get a gloss headplate on the front of the headstock, which is cool because it matches the kind of decor and the aesthetic of the ukulele nicely. And it's something I must admit I only noticed after I clicked record to talk to you guys today. But yeah, the gloss headplate's a nice touch. The back is satin all the way down. You've got those Grover tuners with Pono's very distinctive, slightly chunky but slimmer nut neck, the 35mm nut. This is everything I said about the last ukulele is true with this. If you want a tenor that you can go out and play professionally with, this is really the starting point where you could get something that will grow with you and you won't outlast it. These instruments are built to last. They feel very, very substantial. The Ponos are just consistent. You know, over 10 years now I've been here, and I can think of a handful of occasions that we've had a problem with a Pono. They are just very, very good ukuleles. So this is the MG TDP. I'm going to give it a play, and I hope you like it. Okay, now anybody that loves pineapple ukuleles will know what this instrument is. This is a Kamaka pineapple ukulele, and Kamaka invented the pineapple ukulele. Now I'm being very risky here recording this without double checking my facts, but from memory I believe that the Kamaka pineapple started with the inception of Kamaka ukuleles. So the first ones were made around 1916, so over 100 years ago, before the design was eventually patented in 1928. I'm going to be so gutted if I'm wrong, but I think from memory I'm right. I have to talk about this quite a bit with customers because people get very excited by a Kamaka pineapple. It has a very unique sound. Back in the good old days that I'm sure we all remember of kind of 1928 to the mid 1930s, you would find kind of style 1, 2 and 3s of these that would have kind of pineapple inlays. They would be more pineapple themed than they are now. The shape is the thing that has retained its form over the years. So the Kamaka pineapple is quite distinctive because it has a flat point at the bottom. The Ponos, not so much. They feel more curved at the bottom all the way around. And even the Kanile'a pineapple we're going to look at next is slightly more curved. But the Kamaka pineapple is very distinctive. It's his own thing. This one is their HP1L. So this is a long neck soprano. This has a concert neck on a soprano pineapple body, because we sell more concerts than sopranos, so plenty of people out there want a concert, but when people think of a Kamaka pineapple they think of this size and this shape, so we tried to tick both boxes here with this one when we commissioned it to be made. So you have a 35mm nut with the rosewood fingerboard and bridge, solid koa body, top, back and sides, really nice bit of koa on the back of this one as well. Kamaka have used the Goto planetary tuners on the back there. So it's got a friction look to it. It's got that traditional look, but retains the kind of modern technology with the tuners. These come in a really cool hard case as well. Kamaka hard case is always cool. One thing I noted is that it only has one fret dot on the side. Some people ask me questions about fret dots on the side. I think they rely on it to see where they are. And that one is on the 7th fret, which I'm sure is a traditional thing. I should have done my research, but I didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, mahogany neck. Everything about this is cool. It's retro. It's authentic. Kamaka are one of the few companies in the music instrument world that have managed to retain their mystique through the years. You know, if you buy a Kamaka, pineapple ukulele, you feel like you have something that's tied way, way back all the decades to the very beginning. And if you ever see old Kamakas, like we recently had a Kamaka 1970s tenor, the dimensions are the same, they haven't changed. They found something that worked and they further refined it without differing too far from the conventional starting point. And I love Kamaka for that. They have their own sound, their own identity, and long may that continue. This is the HP1L. I'm going to give it a play and I hope you guys like it. Okay, in this last ukulele today, I don't think I need to do the whole spiel about this instrument again. I featured it very recently twice. This is the Kanilea Platinum Pineapple Tenor. It's a 2019 Platinum, so at the end of this year this instrument will be discontinued. In the meantime, this is Kanilea's first pineapple shape. It's master grade colour on the top, back and sides. It's the UV gloss finish that Kanilea are known for, with a mahogany neck which is satin, an ebony fingerboard and bridge. You have the mango rosette with a side sound hole there, so you're getting the benefit of the tone. So you know when I record this, I record with the mic underneath, so as a lefty you guys are getting the full tone of the instrument. This has Kanilea's super slim headstock with the stealth tuners and a 38mm nut, and it's one of the first instruments to have Kanilea's new TR-UR bracing system, which is kind of scaffold bracing inside, which allows for a much kind of truer contact with the brace. Much less contact is made, allowing the top to vibrate properly. I think that about covers it. Everyone knows this instrument by now. I've talked about it for probably an hour in total. Like this one, we just continue to get them and people continue to fall in love with them. And if I could afford one, I'd have one. There's no doubt about it. These are great. I'm going to give it a play. I hope you like it. We'll speak soon. There you have it. There's 10 Pineapple and Oddity ukuleles there for you all. Did you have a favourite? Was there something at a particular price that you thought really stood out? Please let us know in the comments section. If you're going to comment and just comment that I'm a left-handed player playing upside down, you feel free to bother, but at this point I think every single video has at least 3 comments where someone has asked if I'm playing the ukulele the wrong way around. Yes I am. I'm very sorry. I could flip reverse the video, but then you would be wondering why the headstock logo was the wrong way around. So, you know, at this point I just give up on that. So, if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch. You can email me in store at alex@ukulele.co.uk. You can call the team on 01202 430 820. In the meantime, I'll be back next week with something new.